boy, Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now, listen, you already know, first and foremost, time and energy, the highest forms of currency. Time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G. I know they got y'all here chasing the bag, chasing that money, getting to that moolah, stacking your paper, getting that guap, but always keep in front of your mental Rolodex that time and energy are the highest forms of currency. I mean, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Big salute to all my day one investors. Even a bigger salute to all my new subscribers, all my newcomers. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button when you come in the building. Wipe your feet off at the door. Show respect at all times when you're dealing with grown men on grown man business. Now, listen, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. We back at the big house. So anytime I'm at the big house, we going to do some content. We going to create some content. Yeah, the game is on right now. It's a pretty decent game. Dallas, OKC. We gonna see what's jumping with that. But I wanted to tap in. Now listen, you see the thumbnail. You already see the thumbnail. You already see the title to this live stream. You already know how we giving it up. And I want to talk about this situation. I got a lot of people in the DM asking me, my perspective on the whole situation with the young man that lost his job. He's a teacher at a school, and he was letting his female students unbraid his hair. And not only was he letting them unbraid his hair in school, in class, he also recorded it, went live, put it on his TikTok. You know how everybody wants to go viral. Everybody wants to be a content creator. Everybody got an opinion, but everybody can't do this little thing of ours. Everybody can't do this little thing you see me doing every day or every other day or whenever you see me on this live stream. Everybody can't do that. It's not for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. But I got a lot of people in the DM asking me, what do I think about that? What's my perspective on that situation? And, was it right that that young man lost his job? Not only, is it, a situation that everybody is upset about, but this young man, he went live and he did his TikTok thing, and he went on to his channel, right? And he expressed that, he cried. Actually, let me just get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? He cried. This young man went on, TikTok, and he did his live stream, and he cried because he misses his students, and he lost his job. He was fired. He lost his form of income. You understand? So I want to get right into this because this is Grown Man Business TV. Y'all come here for the real. Y'all come to this channel for the real information. Y'all don't come here for the sugar-coated information. Y'all don't come here to get the BS. Y'all come here for that raw dope straight off the brick into the bottles. I always tell you, you're going to get that dope straight off the brick into the bottles. And I got to be very blunt, and I got to be very honest about this situation. That young man absolutely should have lost his job for what he allowed to happen in that classroom. One thing for sure, two things for certain. We live in a world full of double standards. And when you are a grown man and you standing on grown man business, and you're not living in the feminine energy, you're not living in your soft girl era, you understand that it's double standards in this world that we live by. There's some double standards that work for men, and there's some double standards that work for women. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. A female can put her hands physically on a man, and nobody really cares about that. But if a man puts his hands on a woman, everybody cares about that. You understand what I'm saying? A man can be promiscuous, and nobody really cares about that. But as soon as a woman is promiscuous, everybody cares about that. It's called double standards. We live in a world full of double standards. And yes, I've seen videos of women doing, female teachers doing hair of a young girl. I've seen that. But there is no way that a man, a fully grown man, don't understand you don't have any kind of physical contact with female students, my G. It is in no shape, way, form, or fashion. I don't care what's going on. I don't care if you are part of the LBG 123, the ABC community, or you are a heterosexual male. When you are in a classroom with high school students, with middle school students, you understand what I'm saying? Young women, young impressionable women that are developing. You understand what I'm saying? They're developing into fully grown women. You understand that their hormones are and they're chemically imbalanced. As a man, you don't sit there and let these little girls run their fingers through your hair, my G. If you need to do something and you got a hair appointment coming up, then you handle that when you get out of school, when you get out of class, when you're no longer a teacher, when you're off the clock. But you don't ever let 4 or 5 little girls run their fingers through your hair and get to unbraiding and doing your hair and playing in your hair as a grown man. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be, because you think that it's innocent. You think that you're not doing much. You're letting your female students engage with you, but you don't understand that these young women are promiscuous. These young women they're hormonal. Their hormones are raging. You don't know what's going on, and you putting yourself in a position to be thrown in jail, because all it takes is for one of those little girls to say that you did something to them. All it would take is for one of them little girls to say that you made them feel uncomfortable. All it would take is for one of them little girls to say that you put your hands on her, and you going to jail, homie. You going to jail. Now, I want to say, I don't know, the way that the young man sounded, to me, he sounded feminine. He sounded real feminine. He didn't sound like a grown man. He didn't sound like he was a big dog. He sounded like he might be a part of the community, but I don't want to put that jacket on him just yet. I'm not sure. But I don't know any real men that's going to sit in the classroom and let 7th and 8th grade girls play in his hair. It just don't work like that, homie. It just don't work like that. You understand what I'm saying? When even if it's innocent, even if it's no malice, even if it's no extra there's nothing extra happening. It's all innocent. It doesn't matter. You never put yourself in a position for any female, any woman, young woman, old woman, middle-aged woman, no woman. You never put yourself in a compromising position. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. If that was my daughter, I would have said something about that. If that was my daughter, I would have felt the way about that. I would have absolutely felt the way about that. Listen, man, first off, homie, don't allow your students to put their hands on you and play in your hair at all. And then I would have checked my daughter. Listen, you at school to learn shit at school. What was that? The math teacher, he need to be teaching your ass math. That's your science teacher, he need to be teaching your ass science. That's your biology teacher, you need to be learning goddamn biology. But this is not a hair appointment. This is not a hair salon. I'm not sending you to school. I'm not paying for your Michael Jordans. I'm not doing none of that for you to go to school and be doing this man's hair. So my daughter would have got put in place. Yes, guaranteed. Now you all over the internet with your damn hands in this man's hair when you supposed to be sitting down studying for your next quiz. When you supposed to be sitting down learning something, you taking this man's hair out. Nah, man, that ain't how we giving it up. So when you a big dog, when you a grown man, you understand, it's not just the adult's fault. We gonna check the children too, but the adult is going to be held fully responsible for his actions, because he should have been telling them young girls, nah, I'm going to get my hair done. I do need my braids to be taken out, but I'm not going to allow you young girls, because somebody could walk by and see this. This can be misconstrued. This could be taken out of context if the wrong person see 5 of you young girls standing all around me, running your fingers through my hair, taking my braids out. You understand what I'm saying? What it do? Salute to the chat. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. What it do? JTG. You already know what time it is. Feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of people on this app. It's a lot of people on social media that I'm seeing defending this young man. And see, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. We already got so many situations where young men are falsely accused of things, where young black men are falsely accused of the R word. They're falsely accused of sexual assault. They're falsely accused of domestic violence. So this particular young man put himself in that position. So we can't baby this dude. This is what happens when you go to work and you don't do your damn job. You what you know, what teacher? Do anybody in the chat know what particular teacher this guy was? What did he teach? Nigga, if you was a PE teacher, you need to be teaching them physical education, homie. If you are a science and biology teacher, you need to be teaching them science and biology. Oh, you a history teacher? Then man, you need to sit your ass down and teach them young girls about history. This is not a salon class right here. This is not a hair. This class is not meant for them to be doing your damn hair, homie. On top of doing your hair, you got your phone out. How you know I want my daughter? How you know I want my child on TikTok doing your damn hair, homie? How did I give you the authorization to have my daughter on TikTok or on your social media platform? See, you got it all misconstrued, young man. You got it all backwards. Nobody's holding you accountable. So you think you can go to these classrooms and do what you want to do. You think you can go to these classrooms and you know, just do whatever come to your brain, whatever you need done, you can have these little girls do. Oh, you got a hair appointment coming, so you can have these little girls take your braids out. Nah, that's not how it go. That's not how it go, homie. And as a grown man that stand on grown man business, if you a heterosexual male or if you are a part of the LBG 123, you know, the ABC community, however it go, you're a man and you're going to be held accountable for your actions. You're going to be held accountable for your actions, my G. And firing you, termination from your job, that right there should teach you to never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever let no young underage girls play in your hair. Now let me tell you something. Now if this was in a professional setting, if this was at a hair salon and these young girls were working at a hair salon and an adult told them, hey, I'm going to have you take out his braids and this is what they're getting paid for, then I understand the situation. You are in the clear. But in a classroom, homie, you should be doing nothing. You should be doing nothing but teaching these kids whatever subject you there to teach these kids. That's the problem right now. That's one of the biggest problems in America. These teachers, the very teachers that come to school and teach your children whatever subject, they want to go out to the club. They getting high. They on Instagram. They on YouTube and they on TikTok. And then they come to school and they start mingling with the children. Yeah, they start mingling with the children. You know what I'm saying? This is school, homie. When I was in school, the teachers, from what I know, from my experience in public schools, the teachers didn't experiment. The teachers didn't mingle with the children, homie. I never seen a man getting his braids taken out in class when I was in school. I never seen it with my own eyes, man. And you got to understand something. Back in my day, because you know I'm an older guy. This is Grown Man Business TV. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. But I'm an OG when it come to this. You understand what I'm saying? So in my day, things weren't so sensitive. You could get away with a lot more back in my day. But in present time, right now, everything is extra sensitive. Everything is extra feminine. Everybody is in their soft girl era. So there's no gray area for this. You shouldn't be touching no female students in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And those female students shouldn't be touching you. Now, again, salute to everybody that's doing content. Salute to everybody that's in my DM. Everybody in the DMs asking me, grown man business TV, what do you think of, what is your perspective on this situation? What do you think about it? Do you think he was supposed to be fired? You don't think that, they went overboard? You don't think that it was too harsh? And I can't lie, man. I don't think that. I'm going to tell you something. That man should be lucky he's not being charged with sexual assault. He should be lucky that he's not being charged with some sort of crime. This is not a hair salon, my G. This is a middle school. This is a high school. Soon as you think that you comfortable enough to let some little girls play in your hair, you should be lucky you ain't facing some sort of charge, my G. Just be lucky that they fired your ass. Learn your lesson and never let it happen again. I don't know if you're a good, I don't know if you're a good teacher. I don't know your track record as far as teaching, but I do know you thought it was okay to let them little girls take your motherfucking braids out in the middle of, yeah, you not thinking, you're not thinking smart right now. You thinking about your next hair appointment. You thinking about, getting your braids. Man, all we need you to do is teach the children whatever subject you teaching them. That's it. What, you a history teacher? Teach history, homie. You a math? You a algebra teacher? Well, you need to be teaching them little girls fucking algebra. That's it. That's all. We don't need nothing else. And I would suggest, and I would hope that all the rest of you teachers out there, especially the male teachers, y'all take this and y'all learn a lesson from this. Make sure the children keep their hands to their motherfucking self, and you keep your hands to yourself. Salute, salute. What it do? Charlie P's in the building. What it do, homie? Yeah. I went live earlier today. I wasn't even planning on going live again, but my DM was full with people asking me about this situation. And not only asking me about it, they were kind of, they were asking me about it, and then they were basically trying to sway me into believing that he's been treated wrong, or something happened and they did him wrong. And I'm just here to tell you, nah, my G, nah, they didn't do him wrong. They did him just right. They did him just right. Soon as I see a video like that, your ass need to be fired, homie. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. You are a teacher. You are not a hair salon. You are not a hairstylist. My kids are not, these children are not in school to be taking out your hair and to be put on TikTok. That is not why they got up and was sent to school today, homie. And this is what I didn't like about certain videos that I saw, don't get the crying now, my G. You wasn't crying when them little girls was running their fingers all in your damn braids. So when the higher ups go ahead and terminate you, when you lose your job because you wasn't thinking straight, when you wasn't paying attention and now you don't have a job anymore, suck it up, homie. We don't wanna see no tears. Nigga on instant TikTok, now you're crying. Now you we don't want to hear no crying, homie. And you're on TikTok, you're crying, you're writing, you're sending, you're sending voice messages to the children, telling them, what the fuck kind of relationship did you have with them little girls, my G? We caught that right in time. I'm guessing we caught it right in time. Because what was next? First, they taking out your damn braids. First, they taking out your damn braids in the school. Next thing you know, you got one of their numbers and they come into your house to take out your damn braids. Next thing you know, yeah. Yeah, this is how it starts. This is how it starts. When you got a grown man that think it's okay to mix and mingle with little ass girls. This is how it starts. You get that BBL Drizzy feeling. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. You get that feeling. That pedo feeling. That's what I'm starting to feel from the situation. I'm starting to feel like you had a hidden agenda. I'm starting to feel like you not like us, homie. Why was you letting them little girls take out your damn braids inside the classroom? Why did you think it was okay to let them little young ass girls take out your braids inside the classroom? Yeah, 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 the drizzler. I'm getting that kind of feeling that you thought, oh yeah, I'm getting that feeling. My spidey senses is going off. Huh? Yeah, it's called the Oracle. What it do? Grooming. You was grooming them little girls. You was getting them comfortable enough to run their fingers all through your damn hair. You was making them comfortable enough. And the next thing you know what you was going to do, how about we don't do it in class because I don't want the principal to miss. Listen. Oh, it's okay. I'm going to have you by yourself because you the best one. You come on to the apartment and I'm going to have you take the braids out there. Next thing you know, the little girl done come to your house to take the braids out. She ain't tell her mama that she was going somewhere after school. She end up at your house taking your braids out. You slip something in her drink, and there it is. P. Diddy, it's time to party. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. You are a male. I am a man. So as a man, I would have never let that little girl, nah, shorty, don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. I got me a nice little tenderoni waiting at the house. She gonna take my braids out and because I like to sit between legs when the braids is being taken out. I want to sit between the girl. I want to sit between some legs of a full grown adult. Oh yeah. Yeah, when I used to have cornrows back in the day, I wouldn't just let you take my braids out. I gotta lay my head right there. I need to lay my head back on it. Yeah, open them legs up. I'm gonna lay my head right here, and I'm gonna let you take them braids out. That's how I need it done. But you, on the other hand, you letting little ass girls take your braids out, and you're acting like that ain't nothing. You acting like what's the big problem? What's the big hold up? Why is everybody so up? Nah, homie. Nah. That ain't how the game go. Salute to that school for seeing that video and firing your dumb ass. Big salute to that school. Big salute to anybody that saw that, thought it was a problem, and fired and terminated your silly ass. Big salute. I ain't gonna lie. I think the authorities should go through your phone now. I think the authorities should be able to go through your laptop. I think we'll find some Jeffrey Wein. I think it's Weinstein type activities in your laptop. You feel what I'm saying, Charlie P? Big salute, homie. We tapped in. I've not seen one person say everybody's cuddling this grown man. Everybody is, everybody's trying to, soften the blow for this young man. Everybody's saying, oh, what? Not here at Grown Man Business TV, homie. Yeah, that don't happen over here. Over here, we're going to give it to you straightforward. We're going to give it to you straight off the brick into the bottles. We're not going to sugarcoat it, and we're not going to step on the dope. I want the dope to be raw and uncut when you get it. Yeah, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Look at the thumbnail. Look at the thumbnail and tell me if that was your daughter in the classroom, you wouldn't have a problem with her taking out this grown man braids instead of sitting her silly ass down in a chair in a desk and studying and taking a quiz or doing some kind of work. What the fuck we doing in the classroom? This a salon? So my daughter is in school taking out, I might do something to you. The more I say it kind of upsets me. And if it was my daughter, I would probably want to put hands and feet on you after the thought that you thought that it was okay that my daughter be taking out your goddamn braids. Nigga, what's going on? Oh, so she taking out your braids now. I put hands and feet on you, dog. I put hands and feet on you. Don't you ever think it's all right, man. Not my daughter anyway. Yeah, you tell her, hey, yeah, your daddy, you can't take my braids out. You sit at your desk and do some work. Let me give you some work. Cause your daddy liable to, yeah, your daddy liable. Shit, I don't want you to, don't, nah. Yeah, fuck is we doing? Nigga, you a teacher. Teach whatever subject you supposed to be teaching. Sit your ass down and teach the subject. You a math teacher, then they need to be doing trigonometry and algebra too. You a science teacher, well, let's get a biology test going and let's get it popping. You a history teacher, well, let's get it in. You don't know what you want to do. You know, you a homeroom teacher. Well, you need to be making sure that their day is about to be started and they got what they need. That's what you're asking. You need to do whatever's on the agenda. But getting your damn braids taken out, homie, and put in ponytails and you know, put in afro puffs and puff balls in the classroom is unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. And then when it's time for you to, you know, when it's time for the principal and it's time for your boss and it's time for the people to make a decision, now your ass crying on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok and you're crying out to the people. Fuck out of here, man. Keep your goddamn ass in the seat. Keep your students' ass in the seat. And you make sure them little girls keep their hands to themselves. Stop trying to low-key groom the little young girls. Nobody don't want to keep it 100. Nobody don't want to keep it real. Young man, youngster, stop trying to groom them little young girls to doing what you want them to do. Huh? Huh? Oh no, so Grown Man Business TV, it wasn't like that. I would have get to start asking you those type of questions. I start walking up on you and getting close to you because I'm probably about to grab you now, homie. You about to, yeah, hands and feet about to get put on you because my wheels is starting to turn. Or was you getting your hair taken out or was you grooming these young girls to do what you want them to do? Big salute. Big salute to the chat. What it do? Yeah, real suspect behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I have a very low tolerance. Actually, I have zero tolerance for any type of pedophile, you know, child, all that. I don't have no tolerance for none of that. You know, I see it, homie. I'm at your throat. I'm going at your jugglers. I'm going at your neck. Yeah. You don't get more than one chance to do some silly shit like that before I check you on that. I would have walked. Imagine that. You know, I'm the science teacher. You know, he a math teacher. You know, I'm walking the hallway. You know, maybe I'm a security guard and I'm walking the hallways and I'm checking the byways and tryways. I'm checking the bathrooms, making sure nobody ain't skipping. And you know, I'm a security guard at the school. And I walk past your class. And I see all them little girls taking your braids out. Look in the door like, yo, what's going on in there? What's going on? Something going on in there? I'm going to open the door, look in. I'm going to say, hey, what's going on, sir? Everything all right in here? Oh, yeah, man, everything good, man. I just got the young girls taking out my braids. You know, I got a hair pump. Whoa. Whoa. Hey. All of y'all, get your hands off. Hey, everybody get back to your desk right now. Everybody get back to your desk. No, it's okay. I'm telling y'all, everybody get back to your desk right now. I'ma cause a scene. What's going on, Mr. Grown Man Business TV? What's going on? I said get to your desk right now. Yeah, now they hear a grown man voice. They all gonna get to their desk. They all saying, what's wrong? Hey, man, let me holler at you in the hallway real fast. You guys, hey, pull your books out. Get your studying on. Whatever lesson y'all had going on, put your face in the book. Put your phones down and put your damn face in the book. Let me holler at you out in the hallway real quick, homie. What's going on? Grown man, yeah, hey man, what's going on, man? Grown man, it's the end of the day, Mr. Grown Man Business, and we was just trying. Don't you ever let me see you in the classroom with 4 or 5 little girls running their fingers through your head. No, they wasn't really running their fingers. They was just I don't give a shut your motherfucking ass up. You hear me? Shut your motherfucking ass up. Bitch, I told you. Don't talk while I'm talking. It's a grown man. Shut your motherfucker. Don't you ever let me walk past this classroom again and see you surrounded by 4 or 5 little young girls taking out your damn braids. This ain't no salon, homie. This is a school. And I'm the security guard. And yeah, I put boy, you see what I'm talking about? I've been waiting to whoop ass in this, and you probably gonna be the first one. Don't you ever let me see that happen again. All right, Mr. Grown Man Business, it won't happen. I was just trying to get my braids taken out. I ain't think nothing of it. I know you ain't think nothing of it. Most of you pedophile motherfuckers don't think nothing of it. Most of you dudes that's grooming young girls, you don't think nothing of it. You think it's nothing. I'm telling you right here, right now. And if you got a video, because I saw you, matter of fact, go get your phone real fast, youngster. Grown Man Business TV, why you? I said, get your goddamn phone up. Go get your phone and come back out here before I get the authorities out here. Oh no, ain't no reason to get your. Let me see that. You was going live. Delete that. Yeah, delete that live stream, man. Because how you know them little girl parents want them on your social media? See, you was grooming them little girls, but you done ran across a grown man. You done ran. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. I'm telling you what you was doing. I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you what you was doing. I'm telling you what you was doing. All right? Now you take your ass back in that classroom. You sit down at that desk and you teach those children. I'm going to make a round and I'm coming back. I'll be back over here in 20 minutes. Those children better be writing something down on that. They better be doing some work in there. All right? Now get your goddamn ass back in that. That's how I would. I just wanted to give y'all an example. Yeah. I would have loved, I would have loved to be a security guard at that school because I would have definitely smelt it in the air. What's going on over there? I mean, look, the doors got the little glass in it. I'll get the looking in there and shit. What's going on in there? Fuck they doing in there? Hey, what's going on, bud? What's going on in here, man? Oh, whoa, yeah. Everybody put your hands down. Everybody get back to your desk right now. Cut the music off. Hey, listen, hey, yo, cut the music off. Everybody get back to your desk. And let me talk to you in the hallway. Yeah, yeah. Big salute to everybody in the chat. Big salute to anybody that's new to the channel. All the new subscribers. We approaching 20,000 subs. We going up organically. This is Grown Man Business, this channel right here, Grown Man Business. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Yeah. You remember the security guards at your school? You remember how they used to be, how they used to handle the people running in the hallway, how they would handle, the guys that was skipping class. Yeah, I would have been one of those dudes, and yeah, they'll put hands and feet, they had little handcuffs. They had the little badge on them. They was top flight security. You remember those guys. So I would have pulled them in the hallway. Hey, listen, man. So for everybody in the DM, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that tapped in, everybody that locked in, everybody that asked me how I felt about that situation, he got what he deserved. And I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? He probably deserved a little bit more because we gotta put our foot down when it come to grooming these little girls. We gotta put our foot down, man. We gotta put our foot down. And that's where it starts at. I wouldn't feel comfortable letting one of them little girls cut my hair, let alone take out braids. If one of them little girls said, Grown Man Business TV, listen, I cut hair, I'm a barber. That mean I gotta let you nah, I'm not letting your little young, nah, you good, shorty. Cut your daddy hair, practice on your daddy, practice on your uncle. Practice on your brother, but why would I be letting you practice on me? Why would I be letting you chop my beard up and line me up? And nah, that's too close. That's too close quarters for a grown man and a little ass girl. And if you a real grown man, you gonna feel uncomfortable being, nah, that ain't the move, baby. Don't you worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, nah, that ain't happening. Sit down and do your homework. Since you got about an hour left in the class. Anybody got homework? Y'all get to doing y'all homework, man. If you don't got homework, then go ahead and, turn to chapter 4. I want y'all to read and comprehension, and I want y'all to do the, multiple choice questions at the end of the chapter. I could be a teacher. You see how I just did that? I could be a teacher. Listen, go ahead and read, chapters 5 through 7, and then go ahead and do the multiple choice at the end of the chapter, and that should lead us to the end of the day. But we not about to be doing hair. You not about to be running your fingers through my braids, but you ain't taking none of my hair out. We not, why would you be, why are you in my, nah, nah, bitch, you too close. It be taking out my braids. You got to be in my personal space. And as a grown man, ain't no little girl getting in my personal space. And any man, any grown man that will allow that, any grown man that's cool with that, any grown man, fully grown adult that don't mind a 7th or 8th grade little girl taking his braids out at school at that, not in a professional setting, but at school, we need to eyeball that. We need to home in on you. We need to put the red light on you, homie. You suspect. You got them weirdo vibes about you. The same vibes Kendrick said that Drake got. You got the young girl vibes. You like them young. We gotta watch you. I don't trust you. Okay. I needed to get that off. I needed to let that out. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to everybody that's tapped into the channel. All in Alkaline Lifestyle. What it do? My homie Charlie P's in the building. What it do? We've been going live all day. Uh um, you know, I did a live earlier about Kendrick Lamar and Drake and the whole distraction. And I had some day one investors that I don't know, they wasn't really they I guess they just didn't agree with certain things in the message. And I just wanted to put this out there that it's okay, my G. Grown men, that's why it's Grown Man Business TV. Grown men can agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like that whole battle was a huge distraction. I like what K Dot did, and I believe K Dot won the battle. Hands down, point blank, period. K Dot did his thing. Drake is a industry plant. K Dot is a hip hop artist. He is a lyricist. You cannot compare the two. Drake has ghostwriters. Kendrick Lamar writes his own lyrics and bars. Drake has help. There is no comparison. But on a higher level, because I see through the smoke and mirrors, because my third eye is open, I do understand that the higher ups and the elites tried to use that as an opportunity. They tried to use that as an opportunity to create something like the East Coast, West Coast beef. That's why somebody got shot in front of Drake's house. That's why the news reporters were saying somebody is shot in front of Drake's house. And we were trying to figure out if it had anything to do with Drake's long-going rap beef with Kendrick Lamar. Why would his security guard being shot have anything to do with Kendrick Lamar? Because they tried to fuel the fire. They tried to push it. It just didn't go anywhere. So I do feel like it was a distraction, not intentionally by K Dot and Drake. They just wanted to go to war. They wanted lyrical warfare. K Dot and Drake been itching to get at each other for years, but it was an opportunity for the higher ups and the elites to try to manipulate the situation and weaponize it against us like they always do. So that's really all I was saying. Yeah, in the beginning, I thought that J. Cole, and I still think that J. Cole's a sucker for bowing out. But just like in a boxing ring, just like in a boxing match, the first 2-3 rounds go a certain way, but by the 6th round, you might start seeing something that you didn't see in the first round. You might start changing your mind about something that you didn't see in the 3rd round. And Along the way of this battle, I understand why J. Cole pulled out. I don't respect it, but I understand why he backed out of the situation. It was about to get ugly. They was about to be used as tools by the higher ups and the elites for more distraction, and J. Cole didn't want to be a part of that. I get it. I don't respect it because once you in it, you win it. Once it's wartime, it's wartime. Once you shoot a shot out the gun, you can't take the bullet back. Once you draw blood, you can't take it back. It's on now. It's on now. So I don't respect it. So I wanted to say that real fast, just for the subscribers and the day one investors that misconstrued what I was saying in my last video about Drake and K Dot, or just didn't fully grasp what I was giving them, because sometimes the game could be so real. The game that I'm giving could be so potent. You know, it's straight off the brick into the bottles. The game is raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. So it can be so raw that it might go over your head and under your bridge, and you might not be understanding fully or comprehending fully what I'm giving you, the game that I'm giving you. Yeah, you know, I was excited about the battle, but it didn't take long for me to realize this is a trap right here. That's why I only did maybe one or two videos or live streams about the battle. You know, you had DJ Academics, you had all these other YouTube and content creators. They was every day, 2 or 3 times a day, they was going back and forth about this battle. A lot of people gained a lot of followers, a lot of subscribers, a lot of views off this battle. I backed away. I didn't capitalize off the battle. And I feel good about that. You understand what I'm saying? So big salute to everybody that's in the building. You know, big salute to everybody that's locked in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We approaching 20K. You know, we at 18,000 and some change right now. Beautiful number. I love it. We had a beautiful number. You understand what I'm saying? Organically. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. And yeah, man, you know, as grown men, we gotta carry ourselves as such. As grown men, we gotta be held responsible. You know, you don't get to cry after you do some silly shit like that in the classroom with them little girls. You don't get to cry your way out that situation. You don't get to come to YouTube and get sympathy and empathy for stuff like that. You should pay. You have to pay. And luckily for you, you only being terminated. Luckily for you, one of them little girls' daddies ain't running down on you. Because yeah, even though you don't think it's that serious, I'm telling you from a grown man perspective, it is that serious. God forbid that would have been my daughter taking your fucking braids out, homie. Trust me, she would have never did it again. She got to come home to daddy. She got to come home to her father. And I'm going to make sure she know to never, ever let that happen again. But you, as a grown man, oh, man, it's different, baby. It get different. You know, my daughter, she get a little bit of sympathy. She get a little bit of the loving side of me. But you, homie, you would have had a problem. They would have had to fire you, because I would have been at that school. Yeah, I would have been at that school, homie. They would have had to fire you. There is no way after I seen that video that I would not be coming up to that school, popping up at your class, making sure my daughter ain't got her fingers in your damn braids. Easy. K-Dog, what it do? Hey, you know what's crazy? When I was growing up, right? I got y'all already in here. So when I was younger, you know, when Ray J did the whole, you know, he had the song with Lil Kim. He had the wait a minute, do 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 do. Don't wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, do. Y'all might be too young to know about that. You know what? I think tomorrow I'm gonna end up listening to that song sometime during the day. Maybe if it's a workout or whatever. But I'm gonna listen to that song. But wait a minute. Do. Ray J he was alright. But you know, when I would be around my homies, or we would be, you know, doing the joking thing and having fun, you know, some of the homies would try to make a joke like you just did. You know what I mean? Say Ray J, right? They would be like, Is that Brandy's brother? Yo, you look like Ray J grown. But they ain't call, they y'all know me as grown man business TV. So they'd be like, yo, man, you look like Brandy's brother. I'm like, who is Ray J? You look like Brandy's brother. And everybody thought this shit was funny, right? So fast forward a couple of years, Ray J, now follow me. Ray J do a sex tape with Kim Kardashian. Now, there is no internet, there is no smartphones. These tapes would come out and you would have to figure out and you would have to find ways. But in due time, this sex tape that Ray J and Kim Kardashian made, it made its way to Norfolk, Virginia. It made its way in my region, the 757. And we all, me, my friends, all the girls around in our school, and I was in high school. I think I was in high school. Maybe I was fresh out of high school. It was somewhere around there. But, we basically like young adults and everybody sees this sex tape. And K Dog, guess what? I still look like Ray J. So now after this sex tapes come out, now if you know, you know. If you old enough to remember, if you know, you know. We all saw what Ray J did to Kim in this sex tape, right? So after the sex tape drops, now all the girls in my school, in my high school, all the young women that just graduated high school, when they would see me, they would ask me like, they would say like, you look like Ray J, but like, are you like Ray J? And guess what? I got a chance to show them that I'm better than Ray J. Oh yeah, I'm better than Ray J. So listen, I want to give a big salute to Ray J, man, because I gotta be honest, man. After Ray J dropped that sex tape, my my pussy meter went through the roof. Oh, you wouldn't believe how many Kim Kardashian type women saw me and figured he looked just like Ray J. Oh, oh. For the big salute to Ray J. Big salute to Ray J. I met Ray J one time. We almost robbed him. We almost robbed Ray J, but my homie was just so drunk. You know, like I said, man, I used to be running around these celebrities. I used to be around them. And I met Ray J one time in person. It was a crazy night. The chick that I was with, he wanted the actual chick that I was with. And when we found that out, we was going to line everything up and we was going to rob Ray J. You know what I'm saying? The city was hot. Norfolk, Virginia, my area, 757, Pharrell, Timberland, and Missy Elliott, Allen Iverson. The area was on fire. I come from a legendary area. And yeah, we was going to stick Ray J up, but it just didn't go through. It didn't go through. So I just figured I wanted to throw that out there because what's his name? K Dog. He said Ray J with a question mark. Yeah, Ray J put me in position to, I was already having my way, but when Ray J did that, it shit changed the game. It just is what it is. Salute, salute, what it do? Salute. Yeah, well, Charlie P, you right about that, Uh, you know, back, that's when it was if I had one wish, he had the song Sexy Can I? Man, it was a time to be alive, my G. Sexy Can I? Pardon your manners, girl. When I think it got a nigga like, oh, a Kodak moment. Let me come and get the kid. She was what a great time to be alive, man. She was ill. So yeah, Ray J. I'm talking about when he had that run. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, yeah. It was a crazy story. I used to be around all the celebrities: T Pain, Chris Brown, Breezy, my dog, them franchise boys, Cherish, Sierra, Ludacris. I've been around them all, man. I've been around them all. Um, Never been around Diddy though. I can honestly say that. The Locks, Styles P, Jada Kiss, and I could go down the list, but I never been around Diddy. Lucky for me. But yeah, Ray J, we all know what happened with him. A majestic queen. If I had one wish, man, I keep that to myself, I guess. You know, I can't. I don't want to put those out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they forget. They forget. You know, Lil Wayne's the whole reason. Yeah, he definitely was Lil Wayne flunky. And you know what's crazy? It really was a headshot when Kendrick Lamar said, you know, you slept with Lil Wayne girl when he went to jail, then you got a name tatted like I didn't even know that. Like I guess who knew that? I mean, and then when they played a song um um when Lil Wayne in a 6 foot in a 6'7" song, Lil Wayne said you know what I'm saying? My homie hit Tammy, but hoes gonna be hoes, so I couldn't blame Tammy. And he was talking about Drake. That's the girl he was talking about. He said his homie hit his girl, you know what I'm saying? Hit Tammy, but hoes gonna be hoes, so he couldn't blame Tammy. So I guess he was blaming Drake. That's some foul shit, man. Yeah, you know, you already know Charlie P. That shit is legendary time to be alive, man. You're Mr. Beast. Man, Jesus Christ, man. You really typed that, you know. What's this? Brian Seller. You know, you really took your time out and you typed that and you hit the send button, but you know, salute to you, my G. Yeah. You know the crazy thing, man, the later it get, the more weirder it gets. Like you gotta understand something, man. That's how I never understood how these content creators come onto this app and get so caught up and they should get so caught up in the hype. You know what I'm saying? They get a couple followers, they get a couple subscribers, and they get so caught up in the hype. You know what I'm saying? And they get so caught up and they really believe that somehow, some way, they're like some type of celebrity or they're some type of this or that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get to looking into the content, you get to looking into the live stream, you get to really paying attention. You know, 85% of these people are some weirdos, man. 85% of the people, man, that troll and move through these comment sections and all that in real life, man, you know, motherfucker, you just never know. It's just such weirdos, you know what I'm saying? And I'm happy like when it come to me and my channel, I was always able to maintain a certain level, just a certain level of separation from this shit. Like I never just felt like I was the man on this shit. I really just did my own thing outside of YouTube and then I just come to YouTube. But the more subscribers I got, I never just was like, yo, man, I'm doing this shit. I'm the, you know, it's like, nah, man, like this, like who is these people you doing it for? Like, look at the chat, you get to understand these niggas is weirdos. Be cool to have a person Drake. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Look, Majestic Queen. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this. Drake got a lot of hits, but you know, which ones did he actually write by himself? Or which, you know, they all been ghost written. Um, I always knew that K Dot and Drake. I always knew Drake didn't want nothing with K Dot. It was like when Kendrick Lamar first came out with that first album. Um, it was a song. It's a song up there called "Sing About Me." I think that's the name of the song. Promise that you will sing about me. Promise that you will sing about me. And then when the lights shine off, like the way that shit used to sound to me, like Drake don't got nothing like that. Like Drake don't really got lyrical content like that. Drake make hits that he takes and him and some four other people put their minds together and they come up with these hits. But like Kendrick Lamar, he even like before his first album, he had a mixtape called Section 80. And the last song on that album is a song called High Power. If you haven't heard it, I would suggest you go listen to it. Kendrick Lamar, High Power. You know what I'm saying? is like the illest shit. So I always knew that Drake didn't want no smoke with Kendrick Lamar. Nah, man, Kendrick got yo, Kendrick got Drake beat by a long shot. If you even if you listen to these diss songs, right? Like Drake don't want no smoke with this nigga K Dot, man. Lyrically, conceptual, like the concepts that it's not just about rapping. You gotta have concepts. You gotta be very strategic and very just strategic when it come to this shit. It's deeper than rap. I always tell y'all that. Big salute to everybody in the chat, but I always tell y'all that it's deeper than rap. It get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than just a rap, homie. Uh, and with, you know, even with this situation, right? K Dot calling Drizzy a petty. You understand what I'm saying? Like a lot of companies are distancing themselves from Drake. You know what I'm saying? Drake don't own none of it. Like that 400 million that Universal gave him, they own his publishing, they own his merchandising, they own his likeness. So that's why they want Kendrick Lamar to apologize, because when you call and he not just calling them a pedo. You know what I'm saying? This video of Drake, you know, kissing a 17-year-old girl on stage, and he said it was a mistake. You know, it's a lot of different variables. It's a lot of different variables that play into that pedo thing that he called Drake. And it's a lot of companies that's saying, man, we don't, we need to we need Kendrick Lamar to apologize, because we don't want to do no business with nobody that's being even we don't want to do no business with nobody that's even being called a pedophile. That shit is wicked. So Drake is a long shot from K Dot, man. I want to leave y'all with this. All right. Drake actually has writers that's credited on his battle raps. The songs that he did for Kendrick Lamar, the dissing him, the dropping Give Me 50, the Family Matters, all the songs that Drake did towards Kendrick Lamar have other people credited for the writing. Go look it up. Probably didn't know that. But it's not just Drake on the writing credits. It's other people that's on the writing credits. But when you look at Kendrick Lamar, when you look at Not Like Us, when you look at Euphoria, when you look at Meet the Grams, it's all Kendrick Lamar on the writing credits. It's nobody else but Kendrick Lamar on the writing credits. But Drake, yeah, Drake has two or three people. I think it's like two people that's credited for writing these battle raps. Baby Keem not credited for what song he credited for writing for K Dot. You know, Enlighten Me, because Baby Keem is not what song he's credited for writing for K Dot. What song? Yeah, he ain't. Let me tell you something. Again, I tell y'all, it's always deeper than rap. It's always deeper than rap. So yeah, he got that house on sale for 88 million. You think Drake is safe in Cali? You think he's safe now in Cali? Again, K Dot said it. I think that Oakland show might be your last stop, nigga. Like, you think you gonna talk about Pac and do all that and play games with a legend like Tupac with the West Coast, and then you just gonna be in California like them boys won't run up in them hills? That's one of the ill things about California, man. All the hood niggas know how to run up in them hills, nigga. You see what happened to Pop Smoke. Yeah, you see, Pop Smoke wasn't in the ghetto when he got smoked. Them boys ran right. So you think everybody know how to get the Drake house in the hills? He better sell that. He better sell that mansion. Yeah, he ain't got no choice but to sell it. You feel me? It's a wicked game, man. It's a wicked game being played. And Drake, like it or not, man, I gotta be 100. Drake is half black and half Jewish, but he grew up in a Jewish household. He grew up with his Jewish mom. He grew up with Jewish traditions That's why it's pictures of Drake with blackface. Anytime I do videos about Drake, I put the blackface Drake up there. I don't put no other picture. Anytime I do look at my videos, scroll down my videos. Anytime I do a video about Drake, I put the blackface Drake. I don't want the blackface. Drake got a picture in blackface. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Shit is disgusting. Yeah, that shit was disgusting work. A majestic queen, disgusting work, my G. And then this the thing about it, majestic queen. This is the thing about it, right? He actually thought that shit was cool, as corny as it was. As corny as it was to have an AI voice of Tupac and an AI voice of Snoop Dogg, he thought that shit was cool. Cause Drake used to be the corny guy. Drake was never the cool guy. Look at all of Drake old pictures. He was always the corny Jewish guy that didn't know if he was Jewish or didn't know if he was black. He was trying to fit in with the Jewish people, but they know your daddy's black. He was so they don't accept you. He was trying to fit in with the hood niggas, but we all know your mama is Jewish and your hair is curly, so we never accepted you. So Drake was always the cornball. You know, the money, Kendrick dissected that shit. Kendrick said, what you thought the money was gonna make you go away? No, the cornball Drake is still there. He's still there. You know what I'm saying? And he thought that it was cool to use Tupac voice, but nobody took that shit as respect. It's highly disrespectful. Homie, Tupac is a martyr. He is a pillar of the culture. You ever heard anybody else? Bro, you don't think Snoop Dogg could use Tupac voice? You don't think it's other people like Dr. Dre that could have used Tupac voice? Why would a Canadian Jewish kid be able to use Tupac voice? Drake ain't a part of this culture. He don't even understand that shit is the reason why he got to sell that house. Yeah, it's up on the market, 88 million. You better sell it, nigga. Cause the culture is deeper than rap. Yeah, yeah. She was trash, man. Ain't no 20 versus one. It's 1v20. Shout out to Kendrick. It's 1v20. It's Kendrick Lamar versus Drake and all of his ghostwriters, Adrian. It's Kendrick Lamar versus Drake and all of his ghostwriters. And man, did he smoke every last one of them. Like the game, that battle's done. That's a second loss. That's a second loss for Drake, Somebody from my region, the 757, Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia, Pusha T already put a bullet in his head. Kendrick Lamar spent the block and put another bullet in his head to make sure he all the way dead. Yeah, 1v20 for sure. Yeah, for sure. 1v20 for sure. Yeah, man, his best songs, even Daylight, man. Do some research on Daylight. Daylight been recently coming out and exposing. Daylight wrote back to back. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy that Daylight wrote back to back one of Drake's best diss songs, you know what I'm saying, that we all love, we all know, we all respected. Daylight wrote that back. We all want to coming back to back. And want to back to back. You know the one like I want to back to back. We was all like, damn. Come to find out, Daylight wrote that shit. So I mean, it's disgusting work, B. Yeah, Charlie P in the chat, man. Charlie P in the chat. You get your ass shot down, man. You fast, man. You get your ass shot down. I can't save you. Don't call me and ask me, but yeah. Yeah, my deals be crazy. Niggas be in the deal, yo, man, I'm blocked on your channel, man. You know I'm blocked, they blocked me. Well, listen, man, you fucking got your head blown off, man. Watch your mouth, man. Watch your mouth when grown men talking. This is what this is. This is not DJ Academics, man. You feel me? This is not Adam 22. This is none of that. Watch your mouth, B. Straight up. My dog Charlie P. Yo, Charlie, the last dude I gave a wrench to. Charlie says, so I came in what he said. He said some shit the one day. I said, yeah, we like minded. I gave him a wrench ASAP. Straight up. Yeah, salute, man. It's all about the respect to the utmost, man. We zero toleration for anything less. Zero toleration. Listen, you are in a chat with Grown Man Business TV. Hit the subscribe button. Be sure to lock into the channel. This type of dialogue, when you get to talk to a grown man that's really on grown man business, like we living grown man business. We doing this shit all the way around. We work. We getting money. We supporting our families. We buying assets. We buying properties. We doing this shit in real life. It's very few far in between. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of dudes up here that got money, but that money don't erase that cornball shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of dudes up here that's getting paid and doing what they doing, but they lames. They successful for the LBG. They probably already, yeah, they done partied with Diddy. So with this channel right here is far few in between. I've come to realize that it's rare. That's why I love doing this. That's why I come to YouTube. That's why I chop game with y'all, because it's rare in this day and age where you gonna find a real man that got a deep voice, uses baritone, uses Adam's apple, stand on business. You understand what I'm saying? Got those old school values engraved in them. You're not gonna find it. It's a lot of saucy Santanas running around. It's a lot of Lil Nas X's running around. They want y'all to be in tune with saucy Santana. They don't want you to be in tune with grown men that stand on grown man business. So, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can get that notification. So you can be locked in when it's time, and we gonna drop this game that that you get the notification. We at a point now with this channel that we not fully, but we basically passed the shadow ban. You know what I'm saying? With this channel was shadow banned for a long time, but with consistency, because consistency is key. The information is getting out there if they like it or not. The numbers is growing if they like it or not. So now it's about trolls being in the chat. For a long time, I didn't have moderators. I didn't have nobody with wrenches because the channel was shadow banned in the algorithm. So nobody really was coming to the live chat. But even earlier today, we had almost 300 people in the live chat. The numbers is going up consistently. So now they can't shadow ban us. So now what they do is they just flood us with the trolls. So now I gotta have shooters in the chat. I gotta have gunners in the chat. I gotta have people in the chat that I don't have to tell them to shoot something down. They gonna gun you down. They gonna gun you down. You understand? So understand, when you come to this channel, you dealing with grown men. You know what I mean? Watch your mouth when you dealing with grown men. When it's grown men in the building, we send the babies upstairs to play with the toys. We tell the little youngins, listen, we gonna send y'all upstairs. Y'all make sure y'all play nice. Y'all play fair. All right? Y'all don't get too loud up here. And if I gotta come up here, then I'm gonna have a belt in my hand. So y'all come up here and play. We gonna handle grown man business while we downstairs talking. Make sure y'all don't, yeah. And when I was growing up, we knew not to interrupt grown men when they was handling business. When my father and his brothers and my uncles was handling business, we knew not to open our mouth the wrong way. A lot of you youngsters don't know those type of values. So y'all get in the live chat, y'all get to running y'all mouth, y'all get to doing a whole bunch of typing and Twitter finger. Y'all like to get the Twitter fingers going. This ain't the place for that. Saucy Santana's waiting for you. Lil Nas X, he's waiting for you. That side, the Rainbow Coalition is waiting for you. Yeah, yeah, don't get too quiet neither, because that means you're up to something. You like, hey, look, you get too quiet, this what you hear. Hey, what y'all doing in there? You know what I mean? Shit get real. the shit'll get real. And after and then the next thing you know, you hear them footsteps coming up the stairs. That means somebody, hey, listen, a belt is in the hand. Y'all don't know nothing about that. If y'all knew something about that, if y'all was learned something about that, then that teacher wouldn't have been letting them little girls put no goddamn hands in his head and taking his braids out, because those same grown men would have been at that door. What's going on in there? Belt the ass. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Y'all came to the right place, man. Um, so that's just how that's how the game go. That's how I treat this YouTube shit. We having grown man dialogue. We got some grown women in the building as well. You know what I'm saying? We got queens in the building as well. We gonna handle business on either end. And the babies, we gonna send y'all upstairs. You understand? The transformers and the transmissions and the Optimus Primes, we don't have no dealings with y'all. Y'all can't even get a say-so over here with grown men are talking. LBG once, we don't got nothing to do with that. You don't have no say-so what go on this channel. That rainbow shit gets shot down. We don't have nothing. Nah, we don't even want to talk that we don't even want to talk it. So if I know it's hard to find that. The LBG and the Rainbow Coalition is ingrained in every part of our society right now. So when you come to this channel, you can know that you dealing with grown men. We gonna have some fun. We gonna talk that talk. It's gonna get real. We talking about the higher ups and the elites. We talking about, these young dudes grooming little girls. We talking about what's going on. We exposing all of that. And, we going to talk some shit because, I got a video I just did about Zippy with the Drippy. We going to do it all over here. We going to do it all over here. So big salute. Make sure you lock into the channel. Majestic Queen, I'm going to check your channel out, man. You keep it consistent in the chat. I might throw you a wrench. But right now, All In Alkaline Lifestyle is the only female wrench holder here at Grown Man Business TV. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna lock in. We gonna lock in for sure. Hold on, guys. Y'all already in the crib. Y'all already in the crib. Let me just check some out before I close everything down. Before I lock everything up. Like to check everything. Yeah. Look like it's gonna rain. Gotta love the Sunshine State. Gotta love the Sunshine State, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, we at the big house. Charlie P, we at the big house for sure. Love being home, man. I drive them trucks and then I come down. I get to come to the house and kick my feet up for a couple of days. I think I'm leaving back out on Wednesday. Yeah, salute. So listen, man, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. Listen, you should tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. I mean, straight off the bricks into the bottles. I'm giving you this dope straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing. We not dressing nothing up. Listen, I'm giving you this dope straight raw, my G. Straight raw, nothing more, nothing less. When you come here to Grown Man Business TV, just understand that the dope is raw. Be careful. Don't take all the dope at one time. You might overdose. We don't need you overdosing, but we need you to take that dope. We need you to take that information. Yeah, take it straight to the vein. You understand what I'm saying? Salute, Majestic Queen. Appreciate that. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. And just know we going in. So sometime tomorrow early, we definitely gonna tap in. We have a few things to talk about as well tomorrow. I'll go live early to all my my hitters, Charlie P, all my shooters, Wisdom B, Supreme Science, 777, all in Alkaline Lifestyle. I know a lot of y'all work in the mornings or y'all work during the day, so don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But we will definitely be going live again tomorrow night. So that y'all will be, hop in the chat and you can gun, yeah, you can handle, we can handle that business. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna definitely go live 2 or 3 times tomorrow, same as today. So listen, big salute, Charlie P. I see you, homie. Big salute to all my shooters. Majestic Queen, salute, new subscribers, you know what I'm saying, new investors. Like I said, man, time and energy is the highest forms of currency. So I appreciate y'all investing y'all time and y'all energy into the channel. We don't ask for super chats. We don't ask for cash apps. We getting money over here already. We work hard. We grind for this. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss. Pay the cost to be the boss. I'm gonna show you the big house. I'm gonna show you what I do to maintain and get the big house. I'm not just, I'm gonna show you how I pay the cost to be the boss. And you could pay the cost in your way to be the boss where you at. You understand what I'm saying? So this is Grown Man Business TV at all times. So listen, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You could tap in or you could tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in.